Hello, welcome to today's graphics design masterclass training. Yeah, I'm happy to tell you that we are now moving into the advanced aspect of this training. And in this video, we'll be starting with something we call um, double exposure. Double exposure. It is the combination of two or more images, and we'll be adding some effects to it to make it stand out. To make it stand out. So, having said that, let's go into the practical. It's not difficult, and I'll be making use of some shortcut keys here because by now I expect you to have been familiar with the shortcut keys. So anyone I want to make use of, I'll be telling you that this is what I'm making use of. I just want you to follow me, feel relaxed, and I want you to be attentive. So after the class, you can ask questions. I will be attending to your questions. So without further ado, let's go on. The first thing I'll be now is I'll be bringing in the first image that I want to be using for this. I will bring in the first image that I'll be using for this by clicking on Ctrl O. Now I'll be selecting the image I want to use. So this is the image I want to use. This is the first image, and I click on Open. So I'll be teaching you how to remove the background of an image, any image, the background of an image. So just watch me carefully. The next thing I'll be doing now is I'll be coming to the quick selection tool, which is this, the quick selection tool. While holding the left key of your mouse, then we select this image. Just select carefully. Make sure you're on the plus sign here. You can see. So we are selecting this. In case you make any mistake, perhaps you over selected a part, you can just come to the minus sign here and adjust the side. So this image has been selected. Now next thing I'll be doing is I'll be come over to select here. After selecting the image, come over to select and come over to select and mask. Holding your shift key, click on it. You can see what we have. Now come over to this view parts. Make sure it's on black. If yours is not on black, make sure it's on black. Now let's make the adjustment. You can adjust the size of the brush here, by coming here and increasing the size or reducing it, whichever one you want. So now let's go on. We are adjusting the edges of the image so that we can have a very smooth edges. As you can see, we are adjusting the edges of this image. Now we are done doing that. The next thing we'll be doing now is we'll be clicking on OK. Click on OK. Now you come over here, click to add mask to this image. You click on it. You can see what we have. Then come over here, click on it. Sorry, that was a mistake. Over here, this side, you should click on this side. Click on it and select solid color. Now we'll be adjusting this color, the background, to yellow, to white. Click on OK. Then after that, you drag this layer, this background layer, you drag it down below this. You can see what we have now. We have a white background. So after doing this, we're going to be bringing in the other image that I want to be making use of by clicking on Ctrl O, or you can simply come to File and click on Open to bring in the other image I want to be making use of. Then let's scroll down for the image. So this is the second image I'll be making use of. Click on Open. Then after that, now let's unlock the background of this image. You can see the padlock sign here. Click on it to unlock it. Then while you're on the move tool, hold the left key of your mouse and let's drag to this initial image here. Then after that, let's drag this layer up on top of this. Click on Ctrl T to adjust the size of this image. Ctrl T to adjust the size of the image. And bring this down. Good. Then click on this side. And after doing that, come over to this layer, layer 1. Right click on it and click on Create Clipping Mask. Create Clipping Mask. So after that, you come over here and add a mask to this layer. Here, click on it to add a mask. Now, the next thing we'll be doing now is we'll be duplicating this layer. This first, not this layer, not this mask, this layer, this first one. Because if we duplicate this, only this layer, this mask will be duplicated. But when we come to this, to the initial layer, the two layers will be duplicated together. Now, how do we do that? After clicking on this particular layer, you click on Ctrl J to duplicate. Ctrl J. You can see it has been duplicated. Now, after that, you right click on this layer, this copied layer. Right click on it again and click on Create Clipping Mask. Create Clipping Mask. You can see what we have. Then after that, you click on Ctrl T to adjust it. And after clicking on Ctrl T, right click on it. You can see where the cursor is. Right click on it and select Flip Vertical. Flip Vertical. You can see what we have. And after that, we're moving this down. Holding the left key of your mouse, then move this down. So you can see what we have. Then mark this. So now the next thing we do now is we're coming over to the brush tool. We're coming over to the brush tool, which is B. Just click on B on your keyboard. This is the brush tool. Make sure the foreground color is black. Make sure the foreground color is black. You can see what I did. Just come over here, I click on it and I change the color to black. Now, after that, come to this mask. Click on this, not this layer, this other one, this mask layer. After doing that, now we'll be doing we'll be painting this a little bit. So you can adjust the brush, the size by coming here. The size of the brush by coming here, and you can as well reduce or increase the size with the bracket, with the square bracket on your keyboard. You know, we have the square bracket on your keyboard. The closing one is for this if you want to increase, while the opening square bracket is if you want to close, if you want to reduce the size of the brush. So now you can see when you click on this closing square bracket, it increases the size. When you click on the opening square bracket, it reduces the size. Now make the flow like 50%. Make the flow 50%. Then after that, doing that, now let's paint this side. I just come in now, make sure you're on this layer, this other mask layer. Then this foreground, make it black, make the foreground black. So now let's go. You can see what we have now. So now we are painting. You can see what we are doing. Then just put that and do the necessary adjustments. So having done that, just make sure you do the necessary adjustments. So after that, after doing that, you can see you have it's good like this. Then you come over to the second one here, click on this second one as well, and let's do the same thing that we just did here. You can see what we have. Look at, you can see what we have now. Do the same thing here. You can see what we have. You can see what we have here. You can just adjust it the way it suits you. You can see what we are doing. Now just make sure this place is properly done. So after doing that, you come over here, this layer. You can see this initial layer that we brought in, this layer. So come over here, click on this, and click on this side, and click on black and white. You can see what we have. Click on black and white. So after clicking on that, so let's see an adjustment we can do to this again to make it stand out. Okay, so After doing that, you come over here, click on this side. You can see what we have now. Click on this side, double click on it. You can see where this color layer, double click on it, this one, and come over here to select the sky. Select this. You can see what we have, and click on OK. You can see what we have now. So after that, let's come here. I'm trying to look for a way that it's gonna be, I'm just trying to think and look for a better way to. Okay, let's come here and let's just make sure the foreground color is black, and let's come to the brush tool. Just want to add a little bit of shadow here. Shadow, you can see shadows, little bit of shadow. Okay, let's leave it like that. So having done that, now click on this first layer and come over here, click on gradient map. You can see what we have. Click on gradient map, then click on this arrow sign. You can see, and you can choose the color you want. You can see, choose the color you want, but I think we'll be going with, let's see this. Oh, we'll be going with this. This is beautiful. Then after that, you come to this settings sign, click on it and click on photographic toning. Replace current gradient with the gradient from photographic toning. Yes. Okay. Now you can adjust the opacity of this. To, let's reduce the opacity. You can see the difference so that it can look. Let's leave it at 62. I think 62 is great. Then after reducing the opacity, let's click on this sign and let's select curves. Yeah, this is curves. Select on curves. Now we'll be adjusting the curves. Okay, so let's adjust the curve. You can see what we're doing. So increasing now. Come over here. So after doing this, let's see what we can do to this again to make it look more beautiful. You see what we have to make it look more beautiful. Now I think this is very, very good. What do you think? This is very, very good. So you can just do yours and play around it. Just photo manipulation. Just do what you think is very good. But you can as well. I'll be sending the materials to you, the images to you. And I want to do something very, very good. Even if you can do something better than this, I would like it very much. So thank you for this. So the next thing now is to save this. Come over to file, save as. Then you can save if you want to do, you can save it in Photoshop format, so that in case you want to do any other adjustment later. And as well, you can save as, come over here to save as JPEG, to save it as an image on your system here. Then you save, click on save. Yes, then okay. Now that is that about that for this class. Thank you very much for listening and for watching. I want you to pay closer attention to this and try to replicate what I have done. So thank you very much, and see you in the next training.